Hello, in this video I'm going to solve two-step inequality word problems, and this practice has 4 word problems, and this is the second attempt of mine to solve this practice. So the first question is: Mustafa, Eloise, and Gia have written more than a combined total of 22 articles for the school newspaper. Okay. Eloise has written fourth as many articles as Mustafa has. Gia has written 3/2 as many articles as Mustafa has. Okay. Write an inequality to determine the number of articles M Mustafa could have written for the school newspaper. Okay, so the 3 of them have written more than a combined total of 22. So the 3 of them has written more than 22. So what we put on the left hand side of the inequality has to be greater than 22. Okay. Now we know that Eloise has written 1/4 as many articles as Mustafa has. Okay, but we don't know the number of articles Mustafa has written. So Eloise has written 1/4 M plus M, which represents the number of articles Mustafa has written, plus Gia has written 3/2 as many articles as Mustafa has. Okay, plus 3/2 M. This total has to be greater than 22 articles. Okay. So the inequality is 1/4 M plus M plus 3/2 M. Has to be greater than 22. Right? 1/4 M plus M plus 3/2. Eloise written as many 1/4 as many articles as Mustafa. So this is the number of articles Eloise has written. M is the number of articles Mustafa has written. And 3/2 is Mustafa. This is Gia. Okay. So the combined number of articles, the third of them, all 3 have written, has to be greater than, more than a combined total of 22 articles. Okay. What is the solution? The solution set of the inequality. Okay, so the solution set to the inequality, we need to simplify this inequality. Okay. So, okay, 1/4 of an M plus 3/4 of an M plus 3/2 in terms of fourth. To go from 2 to 4, we multiply by 2. So we multiply the numerator as well by 2. So this is 6/4 M has to be greater than 22. factor out EM, or, okay, so 1/4 plus 4/4 is 5/4, 5/4 plus 6/4 is 11/4 of an M needs to be greater than 22. Okay. Oh, okay, I'm not done. Sorry. So now, to isolate the M, I need to divide both sides of the inequality by 11/4. So M, on the left-hand side of the inequality, I'm left with M, and on the right-hand side, I have 22 divided by 11/12, which is the same thing as multiplying by the reciprocal, which is 4/11. So this simplifies to 1. 11 divided by 11 is 1, and 22 divided by 11 is 2. 2 times 4 is 8. So M has to be greater than 8. M has to be greater than 8. Okay, let's test this answer. So this is the answer. Let's plug in 9 or 10. To see if this is correct. So 1/4 of 10 plus 4/4 of 10 plus 6/4 of 10 has to be greater than 22. Okay, so 11/4 times 10 has to be greater than 22. This can be simplified. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. So 55 divided by 2 has to be greater than 22. Okay, so 50 divided by 2 is 25. 5 divided by 2 is 2.5, so this is 27.5 is greater than 22, which is correct. Okay, so M has to be greater than 8. Let's see if this solution is correct. Good. Next question. Tatiana wants to give friendship bracelets to her 32 classmates. She already has 5 bracelets, and she can buy more bracelets in packages of 4. Write an inequality to determine the number of packages P Tatiana could buy to have enough bracelets. Okay, so she needs at least 32. So the number of bracelets she will have after she buys the packages of bracelets needs to be at least 32. So it has to be greater than or equal to 32, but it cannot be less than 32. So it has to be greater than or equal to 32. She already has 5, and she needs to be more. 5 plus 4 is the number of bracelets in each package. 4 and P is the number of packages. So 5, which is the number of bracelets she already has, plus 4 times P. 4 is the number of bracelets in each package, times P, the number of packages. So this total has to be greater than or equal to 32. Okay. So 5 plus 4P has to be greater than 32. Okay. Will Tatiana have enough bracelets if she buys 5 packages? Okay. So let's plug in. So this is the inequality. Let's simplify the inequality. Okay. So to simplify the inequality, I need to subtract 5 from both sides. So on the left-hand side of the inequality, I'm left with 4P. So 4P needs to be greater than or equal to 32. Now I divide both sides of the inequality by 4. So on the left-hand side, I'm left with P. So P has to be greater than or equal to 32 divided by 4, which means that P has to be greater than or equal to 8. And now they asked, will Tatiana have enough bracelets if she buys 5 packages? So if P equals 5, then she will not have enough bracelets. So 4 times 5 is 20. 20 plus 5 is 25. So 25 is not enough because it is not greater than or equal to. Okay, so 5 plus 4 times 4 is the number of bracelets in each package, and she buys 5 packages. So this is 20 plus 5, which she already has. So this amounts to 25, and it is not greater than or equal to 32, which is the number of classmates. So 5 is not enough. 5 packages is not enough. She has to buy at least 8. Okay, if she buys 8, for instance, 5 plus 4 bracelets in each package times 8 packages, so this is 32. 32 plus 5 is 37, so 37 is indeed greater than or equal to 32. If she buys 7 packages, so 4 times 7 is 28. 28 plus 5 . 28 plus 5 is 33. Okay, so 33 is indeed greater than 32, so 7 packages is enough. So I have a mistake here. Something is not right. So I know the answer, but something is not right. Let's see with 6. What bothers me is 7 if I plug in, let's say 6, 5 plus 4 times 6, 4 times 6 is 24. 24 plus 5 is 29, so 6 is not enough. But 7, 4 times 7 is 28. 28 plus 5 is 33. And 33 is greater than or equal to 32. So 7 packages is enough. So it doesn't make sense, because here I said that P has to be greater than or equal to 8. And here I see the 7 is enough. Oh. Now I see the mistake. Here I had to subtract 5 from both sides of the inequality, but I have subtracted 5 just from the left side of the inequality. Okay, so that was my mistake. Okay, so let's do it again. So 5 plus 4p has to be greater than or equal to 32. Okay, so to simplify this, I need to subtract 5 from both sides. So on the left hand side I'm left with 4p, and on the right hand side, I have 32 minus 5. 32 minus 5 is 28, right? So 4p has to be greater than or equal to 28. And now I divide both sides of the equation by 4, so p has to be greater than or equal to 28 divided by 4, which means that p has to be greater than or equal to 7. And now everything makes sense. Okay. Okay, so 5 is not enough because the minimum amount of packages that she has to buy is 7. What? Again, it's not greater than, it's greater than or equal to 32. 5 plus 4p has to be greater than or equal to 32. Okay, and 5 is not enough. Janie has $3. She earns $1.20 for each chore she does. Okay, so she has to begin with $3 plus $1.20 for each chore she does, and can do fractions of chores. She wants to earn enough money to buy a CD for $13.50. Okay, so she needs to earn enough $1.20 times the number of chores plus the $3 she already has. This combined has to be at least, it has to be greater than or equal to $13.50. Okay. So 3 plus $1.20 times the number of chores has to be greater than or equal to 13.5. Okay, graph the solution set to this inequality. Okay, so first we need to subtract 3 from both sides. So on the left hand side I have 1.2c has to be greater than or equal to 13.5 minus 3 is 10.5. Okay, and now I need to divide both sides of the equation by 1.2. So c has to be greater than or equal to 10.5 divided by 1.2. same thing as 105 divided by 12. 105 divided by 12. 12 let's see, 8 times 8, 80. 80 plus 16 is 96. 9 times 12, it's 19. Plus 18, so it's too much, it's 108, so 8. 8 times 12, 80 plus 8 times 2 is 16, 8 times 1 is 8, plus 1 is 9. Subtract. So we have left here 9, 105 minus 96 is 9. And now bring down 0, 12 goes into 90. And 6 times, 7 times, 8 times, 7 times, 7 times 10 is 70, 70 plus 2, 70 plus 2 is 70 plus 14 is 84, so 7 times 12, 7 times 2 is 14, 7 times 1 is 7, plus 1 is 8, so here I have 6 left. Bring down the 0, 12 goes into 60, 5 times. 5 times 12 is 60. So C has to be, C has to be greater than or equal to 8.75. See that I have not made a mistake here, because I don't see 8.75 on the number line. Okay, I guess 8.75, which is 8 3/4, is halfway between 8.5 and 9. So this is the correct position for the circle to be, and it has to be solid because 8.75 is included in the solution set. Okay, good. Noor brought 21 sheets of stickers. Okay, she gave 1/3 of the sheet to each of the 45 students at recess. Okay, she wants to give teachers 1.5 sheets each. Which inequality describes the number of teachers T Noor could give sheets to of stickers to? Okay, so she has 21 stickers. She has 21 sheets of stickers. She gave 1/3 of sheet to each of the 35 students at recess. Okay, so the total number of sheets of stickers she gives to both the students and the teachers has to be less than or equal to 21. Okay, because this is the total number of sheets she has, so she cannot give more than she has. So the total number of sheets she gives to both the students and the teachers has to be less than or equal to 21. Okay, she gave 1/3 of 45 to students. So 1/3 of 45 is the same thing as 45 divided by 3, which is 15. So she already gave 15 sheets to students. And now she wants to give teachers 1.5 sheets each. So 1.5 times T, which is the number of teachers, which is unknown number of teachers. Okay, so this is the number of sheets times the number of teachers plus the 15 sheets she already gave to students. This combined number of sheets has to be less than or equal to 21, which is the number of sheets she has. To begin with, okay. Okay, which inequality describes the number of teachers T Noor could give sheets of stickers to? So 15 plus 1.5 or 3 halves of T has to be less than or equal to 21. Okay, so 15 plus 3 halves of T, 1.5 is the same thing as 3 halves of T, has to be less than or equal to 21. Okay, and now to simplify this, I have to subtract 15 from both sides, so I have 1.5 T has to be less than or equal to 21. So this is the same thing as 3 halves T has to be less than or equal to 21. And now I divide both sides of the equation of the inequality by 3 halves. So on the left hand side I have T has to be less than or equal to 21 divided by 3 halves, which is the same thing as multiplied by the reciprocal, which is 2/3. Now this simplifies. 3 divided by 3 is 1, 21 divided by 3 is 7. 7 times 2 is 14. So t has to be less than or equal to 7 times 2, which is 14. T has to be less than or equal to 14. Okay. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Again, I'm making the same mistake. Wow. I need to subtract 15 from both sides, and here I subtracted 15 just from the left side. Okay. 15 plus 3 to be less than or equal to 21. So this is the inequality. To simplify this inequality, I need to subtract 15 from both sides of the inequality. So on the left hand side, I'm left with 3 halves t. And on the right hand side, this has to be less than or equal to 21 minus 15. 21 minus 15 is 6. So 3 halves times t has to be less than or equal to 6. Now I divide both sides of the equation by 3 halves. So on the left hand side I'm left with t. T has to be less than or equal to 6 divided by 3 halves, which is the same thing as 6 multiplied by the reciprocal, which is 2/3. This simplifies. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So t has to be less than or equal to 4. Okay. So thank you for watching. This was the second attempt, and I had here 2 mistakes. So in the next video I'm going to take this practice again. I will see you in the next video.